Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we are back to Let's Play Dark Souls Remastered on the PC. Last time, we started our journey through Sen's Fortress, the House of a Thousand Traps, and we ran into these serpent warriors and serpent mages, and we met Onion Bro down there, who was stumped by the boulders, which we eventually solved after getting murdered by them several times. And then we met Big Hat Logan trapped in a cage, and we gotta find a key to let him out. So yeah, we got stuff to do. Anyways, I think now that we've actually turned the boulder, I think we can go ahead and talk to this guy, and that will trigger the advancement of his little storyline here. And I think once we do that, I think on future attempts, these serpent men will no longer be dead after respawning, because he won't be killing them anymore. So we're going to have to deal with them if we die again, which, spoiler alert, we probably will. You know what? Just to make my life easier, I'm not going to talk to him yet. I don't think it's going to make any difference if I wait a little while, but eventually we will talk to him and be good to go. And actually, you know what? Let me check that just to be on the safe side. I'll be right back. Actually, it's not saying he has any dialogue for moving the boulder thing, so we might just have to go to Anne Rolando to advance his storyline. Yeah, okay, so I guess we don't have to worry about it. I think these guys will just be back on attempts where we go through here with Sigmire already moving on to Anne Rolando. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, because it does make kind of sense, because the mechanism does move on its own every once in a while, as we've seen. So I guess that makes sense. We do got to kill this guy again, so let's see if we can't lure him into the trap. The problem is, because it's... Oh, never mind, this guy's already dead. Never mind. I forgot that I didn't actually, like, reload anything, so... Now, I'm curious. Did that... Yes, it did. I was hoping that it wouldn't have triggered that, but okay. I think we can make it. I think we can make it. I think we can make it. Ah, you bastard. You know what this means. On a nicer note, we got the Man Serpent Greatsword from these guys. As the Greatsword implies, it is a strength weapon, but it's not too shabby, I guess. It has tolerable scaling with strength, and I think if we wanted to, we could two-hand it. I'm not going to, but it's, yeah, it's a pretty good-sized Greatsword. Oh yeah, a minor detail that I forgot to mention. This wall regenerates every time you die. I don't know why. It just does. So, if you want to get back to Logan, you have to re-aim the ball for whatever reason. Oh well. Interestingly enough, I died to this boulder trap up there because I made the mistake of coming down to check if the wall was broken before turning the ball in a different direction, and so I got clobbered on the way up, and for some reason it actually persisted through death. I don't know what happened there, but I'll take it. I wish I could just like jump over there and, you know, make my way over there, but it's not going to happen. And now I'm curious, did moving out here trigger a change in the balls? See, I know that the switch or the trigger to switch the ball's direction is very close to that pressure plate. Some people think it's not exactly the pressure plate itself, it's just it happens to be in the same spot as where the pressure plate is located. So some people get mistaken that the pressure plate might also relocate it, but it doesn't. So I'm curious if stepping on this switch will cause it to, or triggering this will cause it to change in a different direction. It's possible. I wish you guys triggered your traps, because that would make my life easier here. I don't know if you can stab these guys. I don't think it's the case. But, oh well. Either way, let's not get killed there. Which, by the way, I managed to die that way, too, on my way up. I killed that guy, forgot that I didn't trigger the trap, took a drink of water, stepped forward, and got clobbered. So, oh well. Now, okay, yeah, that did. I don't think we have any rings that improve our... I don't know if the Ring of Steel Protection will actually make a difference here. I'm gonna guess no, but I might as well try anyways, just in case. Actually, hang on a second. How many of these green blossoms? We have one. I'm almost tempted to try that. The problem is, you have to have perfect timing pretty much to get up here. Got it. Okay. That actually worked out great. And hang on one second. I got a cough drop up. I'll be right back. Alright. The boulder is facing a poodle-free direction. So let's go explore some of these other areas that we could have checked out. I hope that stepping down here doesn't rechange that ball. I think it's just where that switch is, but we'll see. Anyways, let's check out this little path first. Yeah, with that. That's a very bastardly one. And then in here is nothing except for a window. Okay, that's nice. Oh, I think this is actually very close towards the exit. Or at least the first part of the exit. We'll come back here. That'll be some place to come back to later. At least that trap is triggered, so we don't gotta worry about it anymore. Are you still going off into the ether? Let me check. Yeah, okay, looks like it. Because whatever direction the handle's in, it usually shoots off in the opposite direction. So yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that's the way forward. That's the way we came, but I think we can also go back down there for side paths and whatnot. And then... oh no, that's the way to... no, that's the way to Logan, but there's also side paths. I think this is the path that would eventually take you someplace that I'm thinking of. Well, yeah, I think if you just keep going the direction the ball was going in, you might eventually end up here. I think. We'll ignore that elevator for the moment. Because, spoiler alert, that elevator is a giant death trap. No, that's that. Okay. Okay, this is what I want to look at then. So if we just saw that boulder, and instead of trying to do the mad dash to the top, we just followed the path here, we would eventually, yeah, come out over here, find this guy, kill him, her, it, whatever, and there we go. As to getting that item, I think we can just drop off like right here, possibly. Yeah, we can just drop off right here. So I guess if we want to drop attack onto her, you can do that. Large soul, not that it's really terribly useful, but hey, it exists. And yeah, so you could take this path down, and then you would eventually end up over here, which was where the boulder ends up at. And let me see. Ah, this right here. This room has another entrance for the elevator of death there. I think if we look up, no, we can't see it because we can't look far enough up. Okay, so this right here is a trap. This is a mimic. Yes, this chest will try to kill you if you eat it or if you open it. So there's one or two ways to tell if a chest is a mimic. First off, if it's a regular treasure chest, that chain that right there will be coiled up, like all the ones we've seen. Second, if it's a mimic, it'll be straightened out like that. Second, if it's a mimic, you can actually look at it and yeah, it'll breathe a little bit. It'll open and breathe and all sorts of other cool stuff. So yeah, that is a mimic. I don't think we can actually target it while it's sitting down like this. Let me see if I can create heavy soul arrow it. If you kill the mimic, you get the item that it was guarding. Yeah, they have lots of HP, and they turn into giant Brazilian taijutsu monsters for whatever reason. I think it's or kickboxing. There you go. Yeah, lots of HP. They drop their item when you kill them. There are other ways to deal with them, though, besides just straight up killing them. And here we get the lightning spear, which will actually be reasonably useful for this area because it has lightning damage. So, yeah. Really nice. If you just try to open a mimic without realizing it's a mimic, it will do a head chomp grab attack at you. Now, I forget if this particular elevator immediately kills you or gives you a chance. Let's go ahead and put our equipment back on. So, I just kind of forgot that stuff existed. I think you have a chance to get off here. So, let's see. Yeah, there we go. And then if it goes up... Yeah, can I? Yeah. So you want to get off as soon as you can, otherwise you'll get straight into those spikes, which is not going to be great for your health. Huh. I thought there was another way to get to that room with the balls. Okay, you're still going that way. That's fine. Does that open from the side? Oh, okay. It must be some path over here that I'm missing. So let's see if we can't find that real fast, just to see how a non-sprinty maniac like myself would normally get up here. Okay, so this is this particular entrance here. Let's not step in that room again, simply for the fact that I don't want to accidentally trigger the switch to change the ball again. Let's see, so actually this is just where we were, wasn't it? So we come down here. I thought there was another way to get over there. There obviously is. We just gotta figure out where that door comes from. Because not everyone's gonna want to sprint like a madman to the top, wearing absolutely nothing, with a shield of increased stamina just to try to get up here. That's just one of the ways to do it. Just want to make sure you're not trying to hose me over there. Let's see. This is the path where we saw that guy. I must be missing something around here. Yeah, it's there, right there. Yeah, there's that item right there. And if we try to go up there, we die. I'm not sure what I'm missing here. There's no hidden walls here or anything like that, at least not as far as I'm aware. Miscreant. Yeah, it's fair enough right there, buddy. Oh, this ladder. Okay. I thought this was a bottomless pit, but apparently I was mistaken. No, it is a bottomless pit, so I don't know what the point of this is. I think it's the bottomless pit. You know, I don't know if we have them, but if we had the prism stones, we might be able to check. But we don't seem to have any prism stones. It kind of looks like there's a floor down there, but at the same time, it also seems like it's a death trap. You know what? I've ran back about 1 billion times anyways, I might as well check. That's actually not that far of a drop, but I guess it is a death trap, so I'll meet you guys back over there. You know, it's probably not the case, but there might be a entrance from down below that I forgot existed, so I'm trying to decide if I want to check it out right now or not. See, the problem is there are 1, 2... Okay, I think there's 3 of these serpent mages down there, as they're called. So we gotta deal with them. That's the big problem. By the way, the lightning spear does actually do pretty good damage to these guys. The problem is, they also do plenty of damage to me. Especially after you take all that fall damage. And I don't think there's a real easy way to get that. There is a spell you get that reduces fall damage, but just getting down there, I don't think there's a way to get. I don't think there's a way to thin the numbers before you get down there. Okay. Anyways, I'll be back. We'll try that one more time. We'll see how it works. Okay, we can actually hit at least one of them from here, and he doesn't seem to be able to hit me. Let's see. At least with my arrows. Spells. Yeah, it's going to fizzle out. So we might be able to cheese at least one of them like this. It would take a little while, but it'd be better than having all 3 of them down there when we got down there. It might take the vast majority of my arrows, or I might need to go buy more. Especially with the blade getting in my way, like it does. Yeah, the problem is they are reasonably well placed to be behind various defenses here. And for some reason, the Dark Souls protagonists, or just Souls in general games, have not mastered the art of pointing down. At least not very well. Okay, they're all under the bridge now, so if I can get them with a plunging attack, that'd be really nice. Okay, I got one of them. That's actually really great. Now we just gotta get 2 more of them. That actually worked out pretty good. So, bait him out with arrows just a little bit, and then let that guy fall to his doom, even though he's not dead down there, since I don't think that was a fatal fall distance. Yeah, they actually do use their melee weapons every once in a while, just not very often. So, there you go. That actually worked out reasonably well. I'm beginning to suspect that there's not a whole lot down here, but yeah, we have all the Titanite demons. And you need to die. Okay. Let's put our... Do we need it? Yeah, we definitely need our rusted ring down here. Okay, I was about to say, I didn't realize one of those stick dudes was still alive, but I forgot these guys actually do shoot lightning, so... And he's actually hitting me through the wall there. Let's get him. If you're a melee character, this part really sucks because, as we've seen, these guys have massive range. But as a spellcaster, it's not quite as bad down here. Okay, got that. Demon Titanite. Very nice. And then this right here, that's how the Serpent Warrior was getting back up to us after he fell down here. He comes down here, there's this ladder, it goes up towards that ledge with the body on it, and that's how he gets back up to us. And we're going to go back up there momentarily, but like I said, there are several more of these demons to deal with here. So let's go with the... Let's go with the heavy soul arrow for this guy, because this guy right here is, I do believe, solo, whereas the other two that are down here that I remember are a combo pack, and we might not be able to aggro them one at a time. Okay, there we go. Yeah, real easy down here if you're a spellcaster, or at least significantly easier than if you're melee. Melee, yeah, they have a very dangerous physical attack, so it just kind of sucks. They got a scythe, which I don't think we have the dexterity for. It's basically a dexterity halberd, pretty much. Yeah, halberd with dexterity. Actually, we do have enough for it, but I'm probably not going to ever use it. I might make it into like a lightning version and try it out, but I don't think I really care for the moveset, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's still basically the same general halberd set. It just has dexterity. It's not bad, it's just not my preferred type of weapon. And the only problem that I have with the lightning spear here is it doesn't have the greatest range. I'm going to go ahead and keep glowing my Estus flasks here. That way I don't get one shot by some random lightning attack from these dudes. Because, yeah, like I said, this right here is a combo pack. Okay, we're going to be able to not have to worry about aggroing them both, so that's nice. I think these guys right here have way more HP than the other two for whatever reason. And also they seem to hit, yeah, I guess about the same, really. Maybe slightly further, if it seems like it. Okay, that guy managed to nuke me there. Okay. That being said, I'm going to come down here and... First, I'm going to spend some souls at Andre, grab some more arrows, and then take care of those serpent mages, and then go back towards those guys to kill them, so I'll be right back. So, with patience and about 150 arrows, you can just snipe these guys from the far end right there, way up at... right there for the guys that are standing on this side, And then right about there for the guy that's standing on this side. Yeah, you're only doing like 5 or 6 damage per hit. But if you hit with the head, you get like 10 when you get lucky there. And yeah, it just takes a while. They die. It's good. I don't think any of these are hidden walls, but let's just check. And I'm pretty sure now that down here there's not going to be a secret passage to that room that I don't remember how to get into, but oh well. Either way, let's go ahead and take on these last 2 Titanite demons. Yeah, might as well just take the easy way out. It's not bothering me, really. And yeah, that's how I took out the dragons in Demon Souls, is just snipe them from forever away with arrows and whatnot. Okay, so we do got to be careful with this guy, because as we saw, he has all the range. So I'm going to make sure to heal constantly. Also, I'm going to go find my best lightning defense shield. There you go. 75%. We're only missing out the 5% physical. But then again, with the Grass Crest shield, it was doing the same thing. And you little bastard. Wait, was I still alive? Ah, fudge. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, and a Flamberge. I do believe that is a great sword again. Yeah, great sword. This one has a pretty decent dexterity scaling, or at least it'll have a tolerable dexterity scaling. That's not too shabby. By the way, I discovered something interesting about at least Great Soul Arrow. If you aim down, it kind of, like when I was up there, I was seeing if I could hit these guys, and it kind of goes in an arc. So it kind of went in like a U arc, like a. Well, I can't really show it right here, but it eventually just kind of fizzled out and went down, and I was able to get the 2 on the side with the Great Soul Arrow there, so that was actually very nice, very helpful. Now, let's hope this guy doesn't leapfrog over great distances and kill me again like he was. Yeah, see, like that. See, I much prefer when he just sits at a distance and shoots lightning. Yeah, see, I don't mind trading lightning blows with you, dude. But when you start jumping like a bullfrog in mating season, that's when I start caring. Yeah, your lightning really has a homing effect, doesn't it? Yeah, see, I can trade those blows fair enough. I mean, I might use all my Estus here, but I can deal with it. Well, you're just about dead. Damn it! Alright, one more shot here. I might have to come back with slightly stronger magic or resort to physical attacks, but we'll see. Alright, let me see if I can't demonstrate what I was talking about with the soul arrow thing. Like, okay, this guy right here. Let's see. Yeah. Aim, you target. Yeah, and see, it kind of does like a little downward drop. And eventually, I can get this guy to get hit. Perfect. Look at that. It's still going to take 2 to kill him. And then, well, the actual damage-wise, it's not 100% accurate, obviously, But if it does hit, then that means I can take these guys out reasonably painlessly, really. Granted, I end up wasting all my great soul arrows, but I'm primarily going for the heavies on the big guys over there. Yeah, aiming's a real bastard, but eventually I give up and say screw it and just go kill him the proper way. Okay, now that we're down to one-on-one, we should be okay. Yeah, I was kind of hoping I had gotten it down and I'd be able to save more grates for the Titanite dudes, but apparently my aim was even worse this time. Okay, let's just go with the regular Great Heavy here. If these guys just murder me again, I'm just going to say screw it and just come back later, because I'm not that worried about it. And also, we got other stuff to eventually get around to. Yeah, there's nothing else over there, just the exit that way. And before I forget, let me make sure there wasn't any side paths that I managed to miss. I don't think there was, but it never hurts to check. Yeah, I think these guys are pretty isolated. Yeah, these guys are pretty lonely. Okay, just wanted to be on the safe side there. The problem with these guys is, well, they randomly decide to jump at you from halfway across the room, and yeah, like that. I'd rather you just sat there and shot lightning at me. If you just sat there and just lightning me to death, that'd be perfect. We could be best friends. Also, your lightning has way too much homing going on. Okay, we're just going to come back to these guys later, because I'm not trying to die 12 more times to them. So next episode, we'll continue on through Sin's Fortress, see if we can't get even further, and ignore that path with the dead body behind it that we couldn't figure out how to get to forever ago. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.